My name is RYT, and today we're going to work on a series of standing poses. Ultimately, my goal is to get us in a tree pose. We'll take our time getting into that. We're going to start grounding into our mountain pose. Again, there's different variations. You've got sort of your standard pose where arms to the side, like so, and straight, spine straight. I personally like to bring the hands out, palms facing forward, like so. Really helps me get a feel of like energy in the room, and just I like to stand like this, is more or less what I'm saying. We're just going to take a moment to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Really feel yourself rooted into your mat. Inhale, exhale. Letting a lot of the stress just kind of sink away right here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to inhale, bring our hands up over our head into a salutation. For this particular one, it's going to be hard for you to see me here. For this particular one, I want hands to come up like so, above your head. So palms touching, hands overhead. We're just going to take a moment to breathe here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to start with a side bend. So we're going to exhale, come into a left side bend. Take a moment here to stretch. Inhale back to our upwards pose. Exhale to a right side bend. Inhale back to center. You're going to exhale, bring your hands down for prayer. Exhale back into a mountain pose. Take a moment once again to breathe. Inhale, exhale. We are then going to exhale, drop into a forward fold. Inhale up to a half lift. Exhale back into a forward fold. Inhale up into our mountain pose. Just once again taking some time to breathe. I like to take my time here. All right, from here, we're going to inhale into a chair pose. So knees bent, back is not rounded here. Arms straight up. Just taking a second here to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Then we're going to do a chair twist. So I'm going to go left first. I'm going to take my right arm to my left knee. Left hand goes up, so you got your hands in prayer pose. Like I said, right elbow to left knee. I'm just going to take a moment here in this twist. I'm going to inhale, back in the mountain pose. Exhale. Yeah. Inhale, back into our chair. Exhale, left elbow comes to right knee, hands in a prayer position off to the side like so. You want to be, you want your head facing up. You don't want it to drop towards your mat. You want to be able to look sort of straight ahead from this pose. Just breathing. I'm going to inhale, come back to my mountain pose. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhale into a half lift. Nice. Inhale into a mountain pose. So, from here, we're going to do, we're going to inhale, bring our left knee to chest. If this is a hard pose for you, that's understandable. In that case, as a modification, I want you to just do like a side bend here if lifting the leg is too difficult. Again, if lifting the knee to chest is too difficult, you can do a side bend here as your modification. So I'm bringing my left knee towards my chest, hugging right under the kneecap. Really breathe here, stabilize. Exhale, you can bring the leg down. Inhale, right knee comes to towards your chest. Exhale, you can bring that foot back down, back in our mountain pose. We're going to repeat that process just one more time. Inhale, left knee comes up towards the chest. Exhale, you can bring that back down. Inhale, right knee comes towards the chest. Again, this is a standing knee to chest pose. Exhale, you can come back to the mountain pose. So, from here, once you're standing, once you're standing sort of facing the narrow end of your mat, legs are going to come out wide, like so, on your mat. We're going to start just reaching your arms up, like so. Inhale into a wide-legged salutation. Taking just a moment here to stretch and breathe. Exhale into a wide-legged fold. You can bring the hands to the mat, like so. You can grab your own ankles, whatever feels right to you. You can even sort of do a ragdoll position from here. Hands here. Again, yogi's choice in this particular pose. Exhale back into a mountain. Once again, in this energy resetting, once again, bring the feet out wide, like so. We're going to do a 5-pointed star. So, arms come out to the sides like so. In this case, palms facing down. You want to engage the core, engage the legs here. So, getting just like an upright stretch, keeping the spine straight, legs wide, chin down as you face forward. And really just taking some time in this stretch. We're just going to breathe for a second. Hands are then going to come up to an upward salutation. Exhale back into our wide-legged fold. Inhale, coming back to mountain. We're just resetting here. Okay, from our mountain pose, I'm going to bring my left foot, face it to the left side of my mat. So again, I'm going from the straight leg to a 90-degree angle, heading towards the left side of our mat. Stepping forward, the right foot will also be facing forward on our mat, and we're going to go into a high lunge. So for me, I want to get grounded. I'm going to touch my waist, really feel myself in this pose. I then work both hands down to my knee for the stretch. You'll see here that I'm starting to bend the knee, the left knee, and my right toes stay tucked as I bring my heel off the mat. From here, hands are coming up in our high lunge salutation. I'm then going to do a revolved high lunge. So I'm going to then bring my left hand right to my left ankle. Right hand goes straight up in the air like so, facing the ceiling. I'm going to exhale, cartwheel the hands back to with my foot. I'll just make my way back up like so. Turning the heel to face back towards center for a wide-legged stance once more. Arms come up. Exhale into another wide-legged fold. Inhale back up. We're now going to take the right foot, turn it towards the right side of the mat at 90-degree angle. Left foot to follow. I like to grab my hip here just to feel that stretch. I'm bringing my hands to my knee to engage that stretch further. You'll see that the left toes are tucked, left heel is up. I'm going to inhale, come up into a high lunge with a salutation. On the exhale, bring the right hand to the mat, left hand up into the sky, and we're going to do this revolve lunge. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, step back up into our wide-legged stance like so. I'm going to from here, bring the feet back together, settling into a mountain pose once more. Once again, turning my left foot towards the front of the mat, bring the right foot facing the left side of my mat as well. We're going to do a pyramid pose, just so you can see. I'm hinging. It's an important distinction. I'm hinging at the hip, so it may help for you to start with your hands on your hips so you can feel that motion forward. Again, now that my left foot and right foot are facing the left side of my mat, I'm now taking a forward fold, a hinge into pyramid pose. You got a couple of options here. You can bring your arms behind your back for added difficulty. You can simply come down to the ankle if that's as far as you stretch, or down to the mat with your hands, with your palms. Just taking a moment here to breathe. From here, I'm going to inhale, come up, turn the right foot towards the front of the mat once more, lift up into a warrior one, exhale into warrior two, looking towards my left shoulder. I like to have my gaze right on the end of my middle finger. Helps me with my head position. And we're going to inhale, come back into that wide-legged stance. All right. Now from here, right foot turns toward the right side of my mat. Left foot will also turn in that direction. Once again, we're going to a pyramid pose. Start with your hands on your hips, and once again, exhale and feel that hinge motion right here. And that's the position you're looking for. So we're going to exhale into our pyramid pose. Again, for added difficulty, arms can come behind the back. Hands can come to the ankles, if that's as far as your pose can go, or towards the mat. Inhale, turn the left foot towards the front of your mat. Hands come out, palms facing down, looking over towards my right shoulder. Again, using the middle finger as my gaze line. Turn the foot. Inhaling up into a warrior one. Exhaling into a warrior two. Head facing right towards my shoulder, using my middle finger as my gaze line here. Just taking a moment in that warrior pose. I'm going to inhale, bring this back towards my wide-legged stance, like so. And I'm going to exhale into a forward fold. Yogi's choice with the hand position. Okay. I'm going to inhale, step the feet back in to a mountain pose. And once more, exhale into a fold. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale into a fold. Inhale back to mountain. We are then, once more, going to inhale, bring it back into our chair pose. do a chair twist once more. The right elbow comes to the left knee. Inhale, back to mountain. Inhale into chair pose once more. Exhale into a chair twist. Left elbow comes to right knee. Hands in prayer position. Inhale, back into our mountain pose. Now that we've got a good stretch going, once again going to take you back into the standing knee to chest just to prepare for our next position. So inhaling, bringing the left knee up towards the chest. Exhale, back down. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, back down into a mountain. We're now going to do a series of tree poses. We're going to change the hand variation on each one just to get a different feel. We're going to start our tree pose with hands to hip. As earlier we were working on that hinge work. I want you to feel that. In this case, the left foot is coming up to the thigh. So left foot facing down to the mat, up on the thigh. We've got our hands here on our hips. If you find that the tree pose is hard on you, hard on the joints, you can modify by bringing the foot down, lower, so you could wrap it around your leg like so. You could even have your foot wrapped but touching the ground, if that helps you. Ideally looking for the pose here. We're going to exhale, bring that back down, like so. We'll work the next side. So, inhale, right foot comes to the thigh. Very nice. Exhale, we'll bring it back down. I'm going to have you exhale coming into a ragdoll position. Take this time here to collect your breath. Just relax a little bit. Inhale, we're coming back up into a mountain pose. Feel free to shake the legs out from here if you're feeling any tightness. We're going to do two more tree variations, so of course prepare yourself for that. On this one, we're going to take ourselves in a tree pose on the inhale, and we'll have our hands at heart center. Taking a moment here to breathe. Exhale, bring the foot down. Keep hands at heart center. Inhale, back up into your tree pose. Exhale, bring the foot back down. And we're going to just inhale as we're in our mountain pose. Once again, taking a second to breathe here. We are then going to exhale into a ragdoll. Get a stretch in the back and just take a quick breather here as we prepare for our last tree pose. Inhale in the mountain. Once again, if it works for you, you can just move around a bit. Prepare yourself for the last phase of our tree pose. On this one, we're going to, it's going to come with the hands on the hips. Inhale, left foot comes up. And I want you to bring the hands out like so into a cactus variation. Exhale, leg comes down, hands come back down to the hip. Inhale, right foot comes up into your tree pose. Hands come out into this cactus variation. Really opening the chest here. If you're feeling any fatigue, feel free to bring your legs down, get yourself in a comfortable position. You can even just stand like so if the position becomes too much. We're just going to exhale. All right. Excellent work today with the tree pose. Just for your own visual, I'm going to turn myself, you do not, towards the front of my mat. And we're just going to, from mountain here, we're going to do vinyasa. So, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping back into a plank pose. Low plank. Inhale, it's a cobra. Exhale to a downward facing dog. If you can get the heels flat to the mat, please do so. I'm just going to drop into a child's pose. Take a moment here to breathe. Inhale, I'm going to take you into a tabletop. Exhale, high plank, low plank. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into a downward facing dog. We've done a lot of leg work, so feel free to sort of pedal out your legs like so. Excellent work today. And we're just going to drop into our child's pose. Inhale in the tabletop. The hard work for today is done. Very good work in that tree pose. You're going to make your way slowly into Savasana, to our corpse pose. Should have felt a very good stretch in the legs. Again, I like to target my lower back. It's a problem area for me from my time in sports. Feel free to move around a bit if you still feel any tightness in the legs. We're just going to inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm just going to melt into the mat here. Keep our mind clear. There's another victory today in getting on your mat, continuing your practice. Just taking a moment to appreciate yourself. A moment to appreciate the fact that we're able to do this once more. And no matter what modification, variation you need, that you took the time to move your body, ultimately move your spirit. Just falling back into a deeper connection to the ground, to your mat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Like I mentioned, just melting away. Exhale. Make your way back up on your own time to a seated position. Once again, just taking it all in, appreciating the victories. Every time you were able to get on your mat, every time you're able to move around, that is a step further in your spiritual journey. One small step at a time. Not comparing ourselves to anyone else or any other body. This is your journey specifically. It's a good day. A lot of leg work, so really gotta appreciate yourself for pushing today. So, once again, thank you for joining me. I'm Reggie Parker. I want you to have a great day.